Okay, so Comcast, the company coming out, adding more internet subscribers than had been anticipated.
Adding more internet subscribers. Interesting, we've seen with both AT&T and Verizon, our parent companies, adding more boring wireless subscribers. So maybe there's something in the water out there for good old-fashioned business. Of course, a lot of the attention here is going to be on Peacock. 54 million Peacock subscribers as of last week, 42 million in the U.S. They do not break out paid versus free. I think we've all seen, or maybe even we've had experiences trying to get Peacock to work. Complaints about the interface. Where can I find the Olympics? Is it all working? Ultimately, for any business like this, and we saw it with HBO Max. The question now is how many subscribers can you add? There was the announcement of NBC News, some streaming thing they're doing with the CNN Plus everyone's doing the thing, right?
Everyone's
you got to be on the over the top.
So. There's the opening bell.
Traeger.
Fancy Grills ringing the opening bell. And it looks like I'm not seeing any grills there on the podium, which is
I'm sure they're down there on the floor.
I'm sure they're outside.
They're wood pellet grills.
Outside the
a great ticker. Yeah.
What is it?
Cook.
How does that not exist? That's amazing.
Well, they reserve them. They reserve them, right, for the right.
CEO will be on in the next hour. I am psyched to talk to him.
Excellent. Yeah, we talked to the Barbecue Guys CEO recently, so grilling is hot.
Love me some wood pellet grills.
Next program, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next program.
You said next hour. I was like, we're talking to Traeger?
Oh, wow. I thought it was almost like 10
nice.
I was like, that's news to me. Okay.
All right, let's talk
11
PayPal.
o'clock.
Let's talk PayPal for a minute, too. Those shares are trading pretty sharply lower here this morning. Brian's still laughing about grilling. What's up with PayPal?
Rundown.
Yeah, well, PayPal has been trending a trending ticker on Yahoo Finance platform all morning long. It has now moved from its first place position to the third place position, replaced, surprise, surprise, by HOOD, Hood. We'll talk more about Robinhood a little bit later on. Nonetheless, PayPal shares under pressure here. Their guidance was a little bit left to be desired here in the minds of the streets. Company being hit by the ongoing migration of eBay's payments business away from PayPal. The street knows that, but perhaps PayPal didn't guide the street to the extent they should have with regard to that transition. Miles, you'd appreciate this. They're talking more about crypto, launching some new crypto services, I believe, in the UK this quarter. So they're full steam ahead with crypto.
Yeah, and it's a little bit surprising to see the company that has had so much buzz around crypto come out with a disappointing bottom line, particularly just on the back, Julie, of a quarter where literally every company comes out and beats on the top and bottom line. 88% of companies in the S&P through last week had beat on the top and bottom line, so it's always jarring when you see a fast-growing company like PayPal miss their profit.
Yeah, and it is interesting, too. Like, you think of PayPal as being so dominant in what it does, that the eBay business is a little bit of a you forget about it.
It's a relic of the past, really. With that eBay PayPal thing, I remember using that 15 years ago.
Yeah, I've been locked out of my PayPal account for like 10 years.
Dan Schulman, if you're listening, please help my man Pop Miles out.
Create another one because it's the same email.
Let's talk about Merck here, too, this morning. That company came out and missed analyst estimates, actually, with its earnings. Earnings per share of $1.31, $1.33 is what analysts had been anticipating. It narrowed its revenue forecast for the full year. It brought down the top line of that revenue forecast, brought up the bottom part of that revenue forecast. So the narrowing of that range there, but you see there the overall numbers. So the share's trading a little bit lower here this morning. One more thing to mention, if you go through its different drugs, Keytruda, a big cancer drug, that beat estimates, but its diabetes drugs missed estimates. So that might be a source of some disappointment. And then, so I'm sure we could talk about more earnings, but we're going to pause from earnings.